Hey guys, Logdotzip here, and welcome to a behind the scenes that I decided to make for the Time Traveler. Now, as you just saw, this is the new house setup area. I'm actually not done yet. This is a behind the scenes, which means you're actually going to be seeing me do this as I do it. And I'm assuming you've watched the most recent episode of the Time Traveler. So if you haven't, I would recommend you watch that first. Because that's what's going to tell the story, and if you watch this, there might be some spoilers. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and if you want to see this on a more frequent scale, let me know by leaving a like on the video, and I'll gauge, depending on that, if I want to keep doing behind the scenes. So yeah, thanks again. So I kind of made light of it during the video, but unfortunately, this was the update to Minecraft that introduced two bugs specifically with leaves. One is when you break them, these little whatevers they pop off of are gray and colorless, and two, there is no leaf decay. So I had the great pleasure of cutting down, or I will have the great pleasure of cutting down a bunch of these trees, and I'll have to manually break all the leaves as well. Now I would use a flint and steel, but I don't want the fire to spread, ouch, and start cut. Well, I guess if I cut all the logs down, I could use a flint and steel. I didn't think that through too well, but yes, that is one of the changes, one of the bugs in this version, and I think it's fixed in the next major update, so that's a good thing. Much better. Another terrible thing about this version of Minecraft, you cannot place fences under fences. So in order to stack fences, you have to be a little bit clever, and or not right there, but right here, not right there, but right here. You have to stack it like this. So you have to place a block underneath, and then you can put it underneath. So if I wanted to, or actually I need to do it right there as well. Get out of my way, chicken. Oh, that's why. So if I want these two to be touching, it has to go right there as well, and I have to just continuously build down and out in order for me to be able to stack these properly. So that was not fun. This thing inside my house is probably my best friend, this little water elevator I made. I mostly just did it to show off the fact that this used to work in older versions of Minecraft, as you've seen in episode 2 and possibly in 3. But this thing gets me so many pieces of pork from pigs falling up the top. I don't know how many pigs I've actually killed and how many have just fallen down here. That's what happened in episode 2 when I resumed back to explore. I got so much pork just from this little hole, so thank you. Looks like I spoke too soon. This stupid pig broke my boat. Oh well. So we're working on the stairs outside now, and I don't know, I thought this looked pretty nice. I'm probably just going to build the cobblestone all the way down. The terrible thing is that I have to keep remembering to go and cut down my wood because I can't just spawn it in, or you know. So every now and then I'll forget, like, oh, I'm almost out of wood, and then I'll forget to chop down the trees, and then I'll have to wait like 10 minutes for the trees to grow again. So yeah, now I'm going to test something. I'm pretty sure this tree right here is going to catch on fire, because fire used to work a lot differently than it does now. As you can tell, it destroyed me. See? Right there. Any luck? Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, but it's caught this tree, and see, now it's probably going to catch all of the trees, as I feared. Oh great, now I'm on fire. I think it's a lost cause. Come on. Did I get him? I think I got it all. Whew. So that's why you have to be careful with flint and steel. That moment when you realize you still need to break leaves manually to get the stupid saplings. Now the super exciting part, I get to actually go and mine legitly some obsidian. Yay. Can't you just hear my enthusiasm? No, it's not that it isn't fun, it's just sometimes setting up the set can take a while when I really just want to like film it. And not only that, but obsidian takes like 10 times longer to mine in this version of Minecraft. Like, this version of Minecraft was kind of difficult. Well, I got the obsidian, and here I am in the nether region, and we are building the set for one of the scenes. Now, what I'm going to try and accomplish is make it seem like this was never here and that some kind of lightning struck it off camera. So we'll see how good my acting ability plays up to that. But this is going to be the little guide from now on. In the first episode, it was merely some signs. Now it's some signs with some black rock. Wow. What a step up. No, well, you'll see exactly. Well, actually, you probably already saw what I did with it, so say no more, Tyler. Now, I feel so bad because I forgot to actually record this part. But this little path I take, gosh, where's the path? Oh, it's right over here. See? Kind of hard to find anyways. This little path I take back here, this was all placed by me. This netherrack ended right here, actually, and I had to painstakingly place and make it seem like all the rest of this was right over here. This honestly kills me. This took like 45 minutes, and I forgot to record any of it. And obviously, this is the path I took to get to the glowstone right over here. This area of the nether kind of sucked for filming because other than the little set area I just showed you, I'm pretty high above any flat land where you'd be able to travel long distances. I'm basically stuck on an oversized huge platform where I either have to build super high or have to dig ages down below, over there anyways, just to reach something playable, because I want this to be a mix between a let's play and actual story. So not everything's going to be scripted, if you will, but good chunks are. But it looks like I just found the path that I'm going to take, so excellent. I don't know how any of this is going to do when I take the game off of peaceful mode, which it's currently on. I might get my ass beat while doing peaceful mode, but we'll have to see then. I definitely did back up the world, so if something crazy happens, maybe I'll throw it in the behind the scenes right here, but you won't see it in the scripted version of the video. So over there is the path that I took during the video, and you'll notice that the fire is strategically, for the most part, blocking off up here, which was another path that I initially wanted to take. Now first I wanted to just dig into the netherrack and hopefully pop out on the other side, but when I noticed that it was not leading to anything, I started going up, and I continued going up only to find that it continued to not lead to anything. I then took the dirt on the side, as you can see here, to try and peek around, but to my dismay, I was not going to hit anything worth hitting for a long time, so that is why I made the path that you see in the scripted video. And of course we have the final area, which is where the second portal, which we are about to christen, is located. Now what's funny is I try my best to avoid making that obvious during the video, but the other portal is literally right over there. You can even see, I think right there, the obsidian pillar, which means that the portal itself is probably just concealed behind some of those blocks. Now, this last area that you can see here was actually included and created after all the clips you just saw, so when I show the last clip, you'll understand why it switches back to the nether. But this was kind of a last-minute idea as to what I wanted to do when I entered the second portal, you can see. If you haven't noticed, I switched over to Minecraft 1.7.4 to film this part, which is why the hunger bar is there, which is also why I made sure I switched over to game mode 1 so you kind of couldn't see, and I also made my character's skin the standard Steve as it normally is. This part was kind of lame. In hindsight, I should have probably asked someone else to record for me. I had some feedback on the first video, and obviously I'm a little rusty with my acting, but I've been in talks with a few people that maybe want to voice act the creator for me, so I can not only script the dialogue a little bit better and make it flow more naturally, but so that it's obviously not me just doing the voice as well, because that's kind of lame. But yeah, so I had to just basically I recorded myself walking through once with me just reading the lines as normal, and then I added in the audio afterwards. And as for the pig, the zombie pigman, he wasn't supposed to look like that. It was actually, I tried to replace him with a Steve skin, and it was supposed to be like a human, but I thought it actually ended up looking cooler, looking like a deformed beast, so I decided to let it in. That's also a product of laziness. If I had had a little more time, because I wanted to get the video out, but if I had had a little more time, I probably would have went back and changed that. But it is what it is now. They look like deformed beasts, and I'm going to go with it. So yeah, back to that last clip. But yeah, that has been the behind the scenes, guys. Let me know, again, once more, if you want to see more behind the scenes by leaving a like on the video. Depending on how many I get will determine if I make more of these. It was fun to make, But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.